This is 2351 East Pacific, I think it was Avenue. I have something different to show you here in a minute after we look inside. So, you know, you got some stuff here, but that's not a really big deal. This is cracked. You can, obviously, concrete lifter, people can lift that up. Siding looks decent. Paint is peeling off, but that can be fixed. Door looks decent. Oh, nice little step down here. That's not a bad thing. It gives you plenty of room to put flooring in and whatever. So this is nice. This is Advantech. If you're not familiar with that, that's the more expensive cousin to OSB that is more water resistant than OSB is. I also have, this is interesting. You have I'm not sure if that's plaster or not, but then on top of that, you've got these, I just had it, I don't remember what they're called. Somebody in the comments can probably tell me. Look at that, man, that really is sagging there. Also, if you look down here, you notice a little difference between like over here and the bottom of the drywall, over there and the bottom of the drywall. And so the floor is sunk a little bit or something going on there, but I mean, it feels solid, so that's good. You just bring the drywall down a little farther. There you go. You got your original doors. These are those old skeleton key looking door handles. Somebody spent a good amount of time, a little bit of money putting this in here. I would definitely have somebody crawl up underneath and make sure that they did a good job of it. There's an electrical panel that's probably 80s, it's just after the brown. You've got newer windows, definitely not new windows, but newer windows. And then your paneling on that wall, but then drywall on the other ones. This is a Jack and Jill's bathroom is what this is called. And where's the light? You got a little bit of flooring in here. This is decent flooring. So yeah, this is pretty nice. This is newer. I wouldn't have cheaped out on the quarter round. That stuff's cheap. You can get pre-primed quarter round and put it in there. That would look better since the other stuff has already been improved. Looks like the hot water heater has been improved, replaced. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm not sure what that little thing on the wall is there. Again, if somebody wants to tell me what that thing is, I'd like to know. And then you got a gas furnace here. Looks like it's newer, maybe new. I don't know. You got attic access right there. You have a washer and dryer in here, which is less than ideal, but you know. Then you go in here. There's the flooring. It's possible that this flooring was put down because they got it fairly inexpensively. So this stuff needs to be cleaned up, and although it feels pretty solid. So, and you got an old register there. See, there's a fan over there. There's a vacuum over there. I think they had a leak. Now that window obviously leaked because you can see they patched the wall up there, so that's good. We'll go back into here. Looks like, yeah, they had some leaks or something, or that's just really old down here on the bottom. Probably really old. Oh, you see that brown? I don't know if you can see that brown stuff. That's the remains of old, like blown in type insulation. They probably went around the outside and drilled holes and then blew that in there because that was a way to get insulation in the walls without completely taking the siding off or whatever. Yeah, I mean, I would probably get under there and jack that up because I mean that is concerning. The distance between over here, and not to really drop down. I would definitely see what's going on down there and jack that up. Um, Obviously, they haven't gotten around to pulling the cabinets out yet, so I would definitely do that. But I mean, you know, they've got a lot of good work done. I would have pulled the cabinets out before I went around doing this back door. I'm gonna go out here. There's a couple things I wanted to highlight. There's this little shed back here, and it's obviously somebody was a exercise enthusiast, and it looks like like to play darts over there. So it's not a bad little shed. It's pretty solidly built. There's cracks in the floor, but nothing to worry about. This over here is kind of screwed shut, so we can't get in there. There's a big, let's see, can we see anything? No, I don't think we can see anything in there because I think there's this looks like a pretty good sized window. Anyway, the back of that needs some work. A big yard. You got a street right there that's got some traffic on it. This may be a double lot, which if it is, that's kind of cool. You know, you could potentially split this lot off and build another one over here, assuming that hasn't already been split off. You got a little bit of damage from a weed eater down there. You've got some growth up there that is not wanting. The windows are okay. They're not great. They're not bad. They're okay. You can probably see that roof is a little bit sagging. You can go up in there in the attic and when it's not too hot out and fix that. More concerning to me is these spots like right up in this area where it's kind of lumped up. I mean, otherwise the roof on this side doesn't look too terrible. The other thing I wanted to point out, something you've probably never seen on a YouTube video, it's a possum, and it's apparently died recently. They do that. They don't live a long time. And then this is the sign of the realtor that is listing this. But yeah, that's a possum. And I told him, I said, there's this possum that lost a fight with your sign. You want me to put it back up? He said, yeah. Anyway, that's it for this one. You know, like, subscribe, comment, tell me if you like the possum or the house. And that's all for now. This is Jed the Realtor.